Hi everyone, I am Nasipo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please remember to click the subscribe button and remember to like the video if you are about this vibe. So today's video is like, let me watch my words here, but it's a potion or something that I've been using or drinking for a million years just to help like boost the immune system. And my friends that have caught the corona also drank it, and I know it helps to boost the immune system because all the ingredients inside there have been scientifically proven to be good for the immune system. So I'm just going to share that recipe. It's something that I usually make in bulk. I usually make like 5 liters at a time, and then I just keep it in the fridge, and every single night before I go to bed I have like that amount, and that's all it is. And then obviously if you are feeling feverish or sickish or whatever, there are little extras that you add to it that I will explain. So this is not a cure for anything, please trust and believe. It is not a cure for anything. Please do not say like, yeah, she said whatever. It is definitely not, but it is something that just helps your immune system, especially not even just with the corona, but generally speaking, just like change of season, you've got the flu, you've got the cold, whatever it is. We do need a stronger immune system because like besides the pandemic there are all sorts of other things walking around. I know like when my mom actually knows somebody who has cancer, and she's been drinking this for like a full year just as like an immune booster as well. So yeah, stay tuned and I hope you find this exciting. So this is very simple. This is what you're going to need. Well, a part of it, okay? So this is garlic over here. And garlic is known to be an antibiotic. Okay, it's also good for heart disease, blood pressure. Obviously, there's a chance if you've got high blood pressure that your heart is not so good either. So don't add garlic to this situation unless you are feeling sick or feverish or your nose is running or whatever. I'm sure if anybody has tried it, oh, my fingers are like yellow from the turmeric. But if you ever tried to have like raw garlic, you will notice like if you chew it, when it goes down, especially if you're feeling fluish or whatever, it literally burns you. That's how hectic garlic is. That's how much like of a wonder food garlic is. So if you're not feeling sick, don't drink it unless you are feeling sickly. Because you know, like you can't be drinking a pill all the time, and then when you do actually need the pill, then it kind of doesn't work because your body's used to it. So don't add this to the situation, like the daily drink, unless you are feeling sick. Then this is ginger, as I've explained previously in a previous video. It's got lots of antioxidants, it's got ginger rolls, it's got all sorts of goodies going on in there. And then here is turmeric. It's actually an Indian spice. So this is like the original turmeric that is not in powder form that I have grated. You can use turmeric powder if that's what you have. It's, you know, I don't know, I just like originals because it is what it is. But you can use ground turmeric in powder form. And then there is, what does cumin have? It is an antioxidant. There is a proper English word for what I'm trying to find, but I can't. It's like curcumin or something like that, which gives turmeric its antioxidants and all these amazing health properties of it, and its immune boosting powder. And then this is obviously lemon. We all know lemon, it has vitamin C, but what most people don't know is that the main vitamin C inside a lemon and orange is actually found inside the skin. So when making this particular potion, you are going to use the skins of the lemon, like everything as it is, you pour it all in there. Okay, and then you are going to need cayenne pepper, because cayenne pepper is also good for your immune system as well. Or you can be like me and be a little bit extra. So in this jar here, there is, oh my fingers, I'm not getting over it. So in here, there is turmeric powder, which is ground turmeric. There is cayenne pepper. There is ginger powder. There is garlic powder. And then there's also, what seed is here? Let me look at it again. Then there's chai seeds. So I keep a bottle like this. If you're not like me which a lot of people are not. It's just cayenne pepper. Okay, so this is literally just for the potion. It used to be up here and it's lasted like a whole year. So yeah, you just need cayenne pepper. So let's start making it. It's super easy. You literally pop all of this in a stove, you let it brew. If you are extra, you let it brew and then you leave it overnight, and then only you drink it. But if you're not extra, then you can just like drink it immediately. So in our little trusted teapot, one teapot that you can actually put on a stove, oh, sorry, my bad, you are going to pop in your lemons. Okay, you're literally just popping everything in a kettle, nothing complicated. You're going to pop in your lemons, then you're going to put in your turmeric, and then you are also going to add in your garlic, assuming that you are feeling unwell. And then you are going to add in your ginger. Okay, then you're going to get, oh, look at my fingers, child, but we are here for this. Then you're going to get a spoon. Actually, should have made it a teaspoon. Okay, no, it's a spoon because it's more than one serving. So it's a spoon of the whole cayenne pepper, turmeric, ginger powder, chai seed situation mix. You're going to take that and then pop it in there. And then this depends, right? So in here, this is not milk. Let me move this away. So this again is not milk. This is, inside here is brewed umhlonyana, right? So yeah, it's been sitting for a while, so it's very strong. So what is umhlonyana in English? Oh, quite. I don't know what it is in English, honestly, but you can Google umhlonyana, even if it's spelled wrong. Google will fix the spelling for you. So it's an African plant. Let me actually see if I can find a glass so I can just show you. Okay, sorry about that. So it's an African plant, right? It almost looks like weed. Let me be honest, it looks like weed. And then it's usually grown in bushes, like it grows randomly in Africa and South Africa. And what it is, it's good for fever, it's good for coughs, it's good for flus, it's good for like cold sweats, it's good for common colds, it's good for sinuses. It's like basically in itself like a flu potion. I know a lot of people born in the 50s, 60s, and 70s when they were sick, and their grandparents used to boil it. So what you're supposed to do with it, you take the plant, you pick it, and then you boil it. And then you will also leave it to brew. The longer you leave it to brew, the better. So we usually brew it for like 2 days. And then you leave it alone. And then you can put it in anything. And then store it in the fridge. Okay, and obviously the longer you leave it, the stronger it gets. It is an African medicine. So with most African medicines and potions, the longer you leave them, the stronger they become. So this is basically how it looks like. And then that's the consistency. So it's almost like a tea, basically, like you are brewing tea. So should you be feeling some type of way, you will take two spoons of this and then add it to your daily drink. If you are not feeling sick, please don't drink this, because if you overconsume this, facts only, it will make you sick. It will give you palpitations, it will like thin out your blood. It's one of those things, like I'm saying with garlic, don't have too much garlic. Don't have garlic unless you're like sickly or unless it's in your food. But if you're just going to be chewing garlic and drinking garlic like this, don't do that unless you're not feeling well. Same with this. Please do not like be drinking it unless you have a fever, you have a cold, you've got a flu or anything like that. So in this case, I'm not feeling sickly, so I'm just going to put it back where it came from. And like I've said, you can just like keep this in your refrigerator. I put it in like an old milk thing. You can put it in whatever, and then save it for a rainy day, because like, you know, things happen these days. So that is what umhlonyana is. Then also, if you have a sore throat with the mix, you will also add, my word, what are the English words for these things? So it's also grown in like a lot of African backyards. Some people call it like amachips. So it's like a green plant. It looks like a chip or a fry. I've actually got it in my backyard, but I'm actually like too lazy to go find it. So it is green and it looks like a chip. I don't know, you can ask somebody's grandmother what is like a chips. That is a plant, and then they will show you. So you will take that and then you'll just grind it a little bit, and you will also add it to the situation, and then it literally does become like potion tasting. So like again, don't do that if there's nothing wrong with you. Please don't, because yeah. But that whole chips thing, you can literally just chew it. Like if you've got a sore throat, your throat is bugging you because you've got a situation, you can then go ahead and chew that. But in this case, nobody's sick. We are just like daily immune boosting. So we're just going to leave this as it is, and then water. So we're just going to fill this up with water almost to the brim. This is already boiled water. And the spices are just like, wow. So you're just going to do that, and then close it up, and then you're literally going to just let it boil. I think it's going to be about 20 minutes. Once that has boiled, like I said, you've got two options. You can either drink it immediately, or you can just leave it to cool, then place it in the fridge and let it like, you know, all come together, and then you can have it the next day. And you don't have to have like a whole cup. You can literally just have like a tot of it daily or twice daily. If you are obviously having a situation where the flu, sinuses, or whatever is going on with you, then obviously you can drink like an entire cup. So due to technology, when you come back, 20 minutes will be up. So 20 minutes are over. My little tea situation has completely finished brewing. So I am then just going to pour it into a cup. It does actually smell potiony, but it's all good. And then, like I said, we are assuming that you're feeling unwell, so therefore it is an entire cup. It looks very dark because of all the spices and everything. I actually do enjoy the smell. If you are not used to like strong herby spicy things, then you can then go ahead and add a teaspoon or two of honey, because honey itself is also an antibiotic. It's actually very good if you are coughing to add honey to the mix, because then it will also help to soothe. So that is me, Nosipho, also called Veg Virgin, and my potion. Thank you so much for watching.